This is Miles. I'm here to talk about a 5 acre property we have in Gunnison County, Colorado that's got an Airstream on it. There's some discrepancies on acreage, right? I always recommend people use Onyx to visit properties. And so with that being said, I wanted to go over some of the discrepancy here. So Onyx shows it as a smaller property. And I want to talk about how this property is adjacent to BLM land. This Airstream is like grandfathered in back there. Just discussing it, from what I'm hearing from people, it's in pretty tough shape, right? It hasn't been moved in ages, right? When this was created, the subdivision, it was like an old mining claim. If you Google the Silver Inlet Mine, you might find some information on it, but then it got platted out into these different parcels, right? And this was left on this property from, I think, the people that actually created the subdivision as kind of a community thing. And then this was sold. This property was sold off at one point. So anyway, we have an Airstream sitting there, and you can kind of see inside the Airstream. We had somebody who thought they wanted to buy it, make a couple of videos, and they sent it to us. And I don't know. Like I said, it's in rough shape. In the photos, it doesn't look all too bad. It looks pretty vintage, but again, that's neither here nor there. The main thing is talking about the acreage of this property. And let's go look at the GPS coordinates in Onyx. And so somebody pointed this out to me recently. I wanted to touch on it. And it's going to affect the type of offers we're hearing and the price we're asking for the property. And I'll email you kind of what I'm thinking regardless. And let's see here. That long copy. I'm going to search in Onyx. I want to get there. See if I can. I'm not sure why I'm not going there. Let's try this one more time. There we go. So we're going to go over to Onyx. And we're going to see that we're going to kind of zoom out, see where we're at in this property. Give you a quick bird's eye view. We're around tons of national forest. Here's the Inlet Mountain. And let's zoom in. This is Wilco LLC. And this is showing as 2.65 acres. That's, and then we go, so here's the discrepancy. You go to the county website. Things happen over time. The only way to figure this out is to get a surveyor to this property and somebody to survey the property. And we can even see photos from Gunnison County they have of it during the summer months, right? So that's kind of nice to see that there. This is on Maggie Road, Quartz Creek area, Quartz Creek subdivision, right? The legal description, Silver Inlet mill site, property subdivision, right? And we can go on the map and we can open up the map in a new tab here. And we can see that the county's got this as total acres 4.997. You can see Maggie Road goes right to this property. And you can see the acreage here, again, 4.997. And if we click around it, this is private ownership. This is U.S. Forest Service. So somehow I think my theory is, something here got misconstrued. And this is Gunnison National Forest. This is private ownership. Maybe this little sliver, like national forest that kind of wraps around this area is maybe affecting that. I'm not 100% sure. And this looks like it's more, Gunnison National Forest right here. Then we got a private landowner there. So Gunnison National Forest. This is private land ownership. private land ownership, private land ownership. So this and this and this is national forest, right? That's pretty cool. But that's a discrepancy. So with that being said, worst case scenario is you're getting 2.65 acres, right, with an Airstream on it. The best case scenario, you're getting 5 acres. To figure this out, you're going to need a survey. And that's what I have to say about this. That's all I've got on it. Any other questions, let me know. I'll shoot this out to you, and hopefully that's helpful. Again, survey is going to be required. With all things considered, worst case, you have 2.5 acres, a little over that. Best case, you have a 5 acre. Again, people ask about access. Simply use the GPS coordinates or hop on an app like Onyx to go check out these properties. And we'll go from there. We're looking to sell this before the winters. All offers are encouraged.